really mad, but she won't.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Robert Woods. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Texans and the Colts, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken at the 46. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3 quarterback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Woods. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from...
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. 30. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Noah Brown. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. Pierce now up the middle. Julian Blackmon bringing him down. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Back to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown. Robert Woods. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans have moved out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too? Because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 1. That one finds Pierce right side. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The Colts at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room. It translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up a throw. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He'll look to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be brought down at the 27. First and 10, Taylor now. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Holding, offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And he'll be taken down before they work this to the 45.
That's good. We're on Colts. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw again. He finds Pierce. It's complete. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts get a late score here, the final minute of the 1st half. An extra point by Gain is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gain to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this 1st half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught. It's Woods. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Going for the deep ball. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's complete to Pierce. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw again. He gets this one to Boyd. He's got the first down and more. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Gay's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Getting set to go again here. Robert Woods marches back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Handoff right side to Pierce. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. First down, they go right back to Pierce. Fights through and now a crease. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to the ground with Pierce. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. This will be the 8th play in the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this out wide, and it's a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Here's 2nd and 8. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 132 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to throw now on first down. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll look to throw now on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Carl Nassib shooting in and taking him to the ground. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. And Gay knocks this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if
If you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Texans to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. He finds his target. It's Schultz. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The Colts set to take over here offensively. And they've got it 1st and goal at the 3. What a place to start. Taylor. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Taylor again, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Down and goal to go.
They'll look to throw here. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Boyd. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Put some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. That's underneath to Pierce. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So third down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too. Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
It's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. That one finds Pierce right side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock. Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Buying time to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Foster Moreau from a yard out. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime. Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all. Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish. You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On third down, here's Pierce. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now a first throw here in overtime.
Slant pass to Boyd.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Taylor.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. On second down, it's Taylor.
And he'll get this up to about
161 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. On the handoff, Taylor.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
2nd and 4. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that changes everything here in OT.
And now that changes things in a big way because you're forced to try a long field goal to hopefully get something out of that opening drive in overtime, and it's unsuccessful. And now on the other sideline, maybe you just need a couple of first downs, get your own kicker set up with a chance to win this game.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Running the slant, that's Robert Woods. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly picked off. Oh, that would have been a big INT here in overtime. Instead, they'll get another shot on 3rd down. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They run here with Singletary. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's the option play now to the left. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and they're unhappy.